unsportsmanlike conduct against Holy Family. So the Bee Diggers, a nice job of staying disciplined physically and verbally.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I was holding my breath right there because that's just one of the things you hate to see your players do, and it's good that the Brush kids were able to keep their head and not lose their temper and retaliate, even to have another unsportsmanlike against Brush.
Well, they should be able to take both penalties. I don't know what Holy Family's doing running up to the line of scrimmage. I mean, it's not going to be a 2nd and 7. Back up, fellas.
Yeah, back way up.
Yeah, shouldn't they be able to take both penalties? One was on the play, one was after the play. That should be 25 yards worth of penalties.
Yep.
And Holy Family is going to be in an awful position. I mean, at the very least, if the hold occurred at the line of scrimmage, it'll be a 1st and 35. When do you ever see that?
You know, that kind of equalized the penalty situation up because now they're penalized 7 times for 50 yards. Brush has been penalized 7 times for 55 yards.
All right, officially, Dave, it's going to be a 1st and 33.
You know, Gary's run the ball 10 times for 115 yards, but remember, 94 of those yards were on one play. So Brush has really done a good job of containing him, except for that one time.
Yep. 1st and 33 at the 46-yard line of the Bee Diggers. Summers with a hard count. Rolling to his left, stopping, setting up, throwing off his back foot. That pass is going to be incomplete over the head of the intended receiver at around the 26-yard line. Wide open there was King Medlin. Had it been thrown a little bit more, the Bee Diggers would have picked it off.
Yep, I'll tell you what, it looked like the Diggers tried to stop and come back to the ball. Melendez was there and so was Rutherford, but they just couldn't. They were going full blast out there trying to cover the deep guy, and they just couldn't stop in their tracks and turn around and run the other way.
Holy Family's had one huge running play tonight, a 94-yard touchdown run by Jonathan Gary. But it looks like they're in a passing formation once again. 2nd down and 33. Man in motion to the right. There's the give to Yost up the middle. Very little. The Bee Diggers were not fooled. And right there was Dylan French making the tackle. It's just a gain of 1. And as you have mentioned all night, they are tackling low.
They sure are. The coaches have done a great job of getting these guys down there where they can hold on to people and at least trip them up. I got to tell you, that was that trap play again. That's something Brush likes to do when it's 2nd or 3rd and long. And Holy Family tried to give us a taste of our own medicine, but it didn't fool the Bee Diggers.
Well, now it's going to be 3rd and 32 at the 45. They got to get to around the 13-yard line of the Bee Diggers. That play clock is running, as is the game clock, with 1:19 to go. He's got to snap it in the next 2 seconds. In motion to the right, and there's a flag as Nick Welder. Now it'll be a 3rd and 37, and the ball's going to be placed just inside the 50-yard line on the Bee Diggers side of the football field.
Boy, all we can hope for is a turnover right now. We really need it because we don't want Holy Family to be able to put that ball down there and give us that poor field position again. We got to try to get on the other side of the 50 in a hurry.
Big play for Brush, even though it's 3rd and 37, but you don't want to do something foolish here to give Holy Family an automatic 1st down. Lining up towards that right hash mark. Holy Family leads 12-6 with 1:13 to go in the 3rd. 2 receivers out to the right. Man in motion to the left. Summers is rolling that way. Backside pressure coming. Throwing in the run towards the sideline. The pass is caught by King Medlin, but well short of the 1st down at around the 35-yard line. A gain of 15. And Bruce Melendez was in on the play. Well, they'll give him the 34. You know, they could attempt a long field goal out of this with a gain of 16. I mean, to go for it here is another option, even though it is 4th down and 21. And is Gary going to kick a field goal out of this? Well, Holy Family shuffling all types of personnel. They're going to run out of time. They're going to have to call a timeout with 33 seconds to go, and they do.
They were trying to line up to kick that field goal, but like you said, they had the 11 offensive guys running off the field, and then a whole new special team coming on the field to kick that field goal. So you gotta really respect Holy Family, able to put all these different groups of kids together on these different teams.
Stan T. Wolf Agency Incorporated is your American family insurance agent, located at 115 South Main Street in Fort Morgan. That's the Stanley T. Wolf Agency. And Northeastern Colorado's hometown savings and loan with locations in Brush and Fort Morgan is Equitable Savings and Loan. Boy, this will change the game completely. Now, when Gary made that 49-yard field goal, he didn't make it by much. This is going to be about a 50-yard field goal.
And he's kicking from the left hash mark this time. All the attempts we've seen of his were always from the right hash mark. So we'll see if he can push the ball.
33 seconds to go in the third. This would give Holy Family a 2-score lead off the hold of Austin Mall. I mean, there's nothing you can do. If he makes this field goal, there's nothing you can really do. Awaiting the snap. It's down. That kick is up. And it looks like it's well off to the left. And it is well off to the left. And the Bee Diggers will have the football with 28 seconds to go. That wasn't even close. As far away as we are, you could tell that was nowhere near even the left upright.
But he did have enough
leg.
Yeah, plenty of leg.
He's 2 for 4 on those field goals now.
So Brush is going to get the ball on the 20 and start this drive from deep in their own territory. I forgot about that rule.
Yeah, well, in high school football, that used to be the rule in the NFL. For years it was the rule in the NFL and in college, but of course now the rule has changed at those levels. It's from the spot of the kick if you miss it. So in high school, you could attempt a 60-yard field goal, and you're still going to start from your own 20 if the field goal is missed by the opposing team. 1st and 10 for the Bee Diggers. More than likely the final play of the third quarter at their own 20-yard line, trailing by half a dozen. Garcia to hand it off right up the gut, and a strong run by Connor Weiser to around the 23 before he stood up by Tim Sullivan. And that will be the final play of the third quarter with the score. Holy Family 12, Brush 6. We'll come back for the fourth quarter after this on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.